Read your cards carefully. He's knocked out. Colorless to 2000. Dragon. The middle era is 2002 to 2013. Fighting. Sound it out. Psychic. The pre-modern era is 2013 to 20. You must immediately advance. 2020 to present. All right, let's get started.
Hi, I'm Neil.
I'm Katie.
And we are Higher Education. All right, let's get started. You want to call it?
Sure. Heads.
It is heads. You go first.
All right.
I have a mulligan.
Okay.
Let's try this again.
Okay, here we go.
7 new cards. And you go first.
All right.
Ready?
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to use Pokemon Trader. Trade one of the basic Pokemon or evolution cards in your hand for one of the basic Pokemon or evolution cards from your deck. Show both the cards to your opponent. Shuffle your deck afterwards. That goes there. We're going to put him in. Okay, so Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu out, Lieutenant Surge's Electrode in. Thank you. Okay, so Pikachu's going to bench and attach a lightning energy to Pikachu. I'm going to end my turn.
Okay. Alright, well. Energy removal. Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu. I just drew that. Misty's Wrath. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose 2 of those cards and put them into your hand. Discard the rest. Rocket Zapdos to the bench. Rattata to the bench. Fire Energy. Drew me Fire Energy to Cleffa. Eek. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 7 cards.
Okay. Look what I just drew. Alrighty. Alright, I'm going to attach an energy to that Pikachu so that I can evolve him to Raichu. Okay, I'm going to use Professor Elm. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 7 cards. You can't play any more trainer cards this turn. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, no more trainer cards this turn. Okay, I'm going to put Magnemite on the bench, and I'm going to end my turn.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from Eek, and now I'm going to draw 1 more. Okay. Imposter Professor Oak. Your opponent shuffles his or her hand into his or her deck, then draws 7 cards.
Okay.
7 cards.
7.
Lass, you and your opponent show each other your hands, then shuffle all trainer cards from your hands into your deck.
You know, I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
Wow.
Yeah.
So last, for you, all your trainers go away. And then I'm just going to use Eek to shuffle my hand into my deck and draw 7 cards.
Okay. Drawing one for my turn. Alright. I'm going to attach Recycle Energy to Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu. Can't do anything else. Okay, so I'm going to retreat Spearow, advance Pikachu. Spearow has no retreat cost. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to use charge.
Ooh, actually.
Nope.
No, you can.
Okay.
I will double check this, but in the 2003 rule book, you actually flip for the, you have to, I guess you have to say, I'm going to attack. Then you flip for the baby rule, and then you pick which attack you're going to use. Which is weird to me.
Interesting.
Like, I feel like you should have to pick the attack first, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter,
Yeah.
I'm sure, so.
So I'm going to attempt to use charge. I have to flip because Cleffa is a baby Pokemon.
Yeah, so it says, if this baby Pokemon is your active Pokemon and your opponent tries to attack, your opponent flips a coin before doing anything required in order to use that attack. If tails, your opponent's turn ends without an attack.
Alright, so let's flip to see if I can use charge. It is heads.
So you can.
I can.
Alright, what
Yay.
does charge do?
Charge says, take 1 Lightning Energy card from your discard pile and attach it to Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu. I have 1.
Okay, so I'm going to draw 7 cards for the effect of Eek. And then 1 more for the start of my turn. Okay, now we are cooking with gas. Okay, Charmander to the bench, Lightning Energy to Rocket Zapdos, Gust of Wind, Lieutenant Surge's Spearow, Retreat, Cleffa for no retreat cost, Advance, Rocket Zapdos, Plasma, 20 damage times 2 for weakness, he's knocked out. If there are any Lightning Energy cards in your discard pile, there are. Attach 1 to Rocket Zapdos. And I take a prize card.
Okay. Aha. Alright. Attach a Lightning Energy. And going to retreat for no retreat cost. And put Lieutenant Surge's Raichu out. I'm going to use Mega Punch, do 30 damage.
Okay. Energy removal. Choose 1 energy card attached to one of your opponent's Pokemon and discard it. Lieutenant Surge's Raichu. I'm going to attach a Lightning Energy to my Rocket Zapdos on the bench. And I'm going to use Plasma, 20 damage. I do have a Lightning Energy in my discard pile to attach.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to attach Recycle Energy to retreat Lieutenant Surge's Raichu for 2 retreat cost.
Yep.
And Recycle Energy comes back into my hand. If this card is put into your discard pile from play, return it to your hand. So it can be very useful. Okay, I'm going to advance Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu. I'm going to use Defender. Attach Defender to one of your Pokemon. At the end of your opponent's next turn, discard Defender. Damage done to that Pokemon by attacks is reduced by 20. Okay, so then I'm going to use Charge. Take 1 Lightning Energy card from your discard pile and attach it to Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu.
Alright, just all kinds of Lightning Energy being attached from discard piles right now. Alright, my turn. Alright, I'm going to attach an energy, a lightning energy to Rocket Zapdos here. Use Plasma. The damage is blocked by Defender, but I get to attach a lightning energy from my discard pile.
Defender is discarded.
Yep, so it's now the end of my turn.
Yep. Okay. Draw. Okay. So I'm going to attach lightning energy to Raichu. I'm going to use Lightning Tail. Does 20 damage.
It's up to 50.
Flip a coin if has the defending Pokemon is now paralyzed. So we're gonna roll.
Oh, man.
And it is heads. Okay. Yay!
Paralyzed is right. Okay. Darn it.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to attach a double colorless to Charmander. I can't do anything else.
Okay.
It's your turn. He's unparalyzed.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to put Lieutenant Surge's Voltorb on the bench and attach Recycle Energy. And I'm going to use Lightning Tail. And I don't need...
You don't really need to flip because it doesn't matter.
He's knocked out.
He's knocked out. You take a prize. Advance Rocket Zapdos. Okay, my turn. Energy removal. Lightning energy. Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu. Alright, I'm gonna attach this double colorless here. I'm gonna play Professor Oak, discard your hand and draw 7 cards.
Okay.
Here comes Team Rocket. Each player plays with his or her prize cards face up for the rest of the game. Gust of Wind, Lieutenant Surge's Raichu. I'm gonna evolve Charmander into Charmeleon. When you use Trickery, once during your turn before your attack, you may switch one of your prizes with the top card of your deck. This power can't be used if Rattata is asleep, confused, or paralyzed. Plasma, 20 damage if there are any lightning energy cards, and there are. Attach one of them to Rocket Zapdos.
Alright. Alright. I'm going to attach to Lieutenant Surge's Raichu. Okay. Use Professor Elm, shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 7 cards. You can't play any more trainer cards this turn.
Okay, so you're drawing 7
7
cards with the effect of Elm. You can't play any more trainer cards this turn.
5, 6, 7. I'm going to evolve Lieutenant Surge's Magnemite into Lieutenant Surge's Magneton. I'm going to put Lieutenant Surge's Rattata on the bench. I'm going to go ahead and use Mega Punch for 30 damage.
Okay. Gust, Lieutenant Surge's Rattata. Put Charmander on the bench. Attach to Rocket Zapdos. Professor Oak. Discard your hand and draw 7 cards. Seven. I'm going to use Trickery to switch the top card of my deck for one of my prizes. And I'm going to use Plasma to deal 20 damage in the hopes of knocking him out on the next turn. And I have to attach a lightning energy from my discard pile.
Alright. Alright, I'm going to use Switch. And I'm going to put Lieutenant Surge's Magneton active. I'm going to use my energy attachment, and then I'm going to use his Pokemon Power Energy Charge as often as you like during your turn before you attack. If Lieutenant Surge's Magneton is your active Pokemon, you may take one Lightning Energy card attached to one of your Pokemon and attach it to Lieutenant Surge's Magneton. This power can't be used if Lieutenant Surge's Magneton is asleep, confused, or paralyzed. So I'm going to use that to take this one and attach it, and both of these. It says as often as you like.
Yep.
Then I'm also going to use Mr. Fuji. Choose a Pokemon on your bench, shuffle it and any cards attached to it into your deck. Remove that, and I'm doing Raichu. So I'm going to use Mega Shock. It does 50 damage. Flip a coin. If tails, Lieutenant Surge's Magneton does 20 damage to itself. Darn, it is tails. Alright, so he takes 20 damage, but he does 50 to Zapdos, which knocks him out.
Yep, takes him up to 80. He's knocked out.
Oh, what do I want? Okay.
Alrighty. I'm going to attach this double colorless to Charmeleon. Evolve him to Charizard. Evolve Charmander to Charmeleon over here. Played Rocket Zapdos to the bench. You're going to like this. Last, you and your opponent show each other your hands, then shuffle all trainer cards from your hands back into your deck.
Just shuffled.
I literally had a hand of only Pokemon. And last, Eek. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 7 cards. That's my attack.
Okay.
Down.
Alright, Lieutenant Surge's Magnemite. I'm going to attempt to use Mega Shock.
Okay, first you have
So
to
I
flip for the baby rule.
It is heads.
Okay, so you knock out Cleffa.
Okay.
Then you have to flip again to see if you damage yourself.
Right. Okay. It is also heads.
So you do not
So I do
damage
not
yourself.
damage myself. And I've knocked out Cleffa.
Okay, Cleffa is knocked out. You take a prize card. I draw 7 cards for. Wait.
No. For what?
Eek. I used Eek.
Oh, at the end of your last turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I draw 7 cards for Eek.
Sorry.
2,
It's like, Cleffa just got knocked out. You don't get to draw 7 cards?
4,
What are you doing?
5, 6, 7. And then I draw 1 for the start of my turn. Okay. Cleffa to the bench. Evolve into Charizard. Energy removal. Gust of Wind, Lieutenant Surge's Rattata. Professor Oak. Discard your hand and draw 7 cards. Uh-oh. Trickery. And attach Fire Energy to Charizard. Retreat for no retreat cost to Rocket Zapdos. Plasma, he's knocked out. I take a prize.
Okay. I'm going to retreat Lieutenant Surge's Magnemite for 0 retreat cost. And advance Lieutenant Surge's Voltorb. Alright. Evolve to Lieutenant Surge's Magneton. And there's nothing else that I can really do. So it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to attach a fire energy to Charizard. I'm going to use Trickery. I am going to retreat Rocket Zapdos and advance Charizard. Energy Burn. As often as you like during your turn before your attack, you may turn all energy attached to Charizard to fire energy for the rest of this turn. This power can't be used if Charizard is asleep, confused, or paralyzed. Then I'm going to use Fire Spin, discard 2 energy cards attached to Charizard in order to use this attack. 100 damage. He's knocked out. I take a prize.
Recycle energy comes back to my hand. Alright, I'm drawing for my turn. Not helpful. Hooey. Okay, so I'm going to attach Recycle Energy to Magneton. And I'm going to use Energy Charge to move all of these Lightning Energy from this Lieutenant Surge's Magneton to my active Lieutenant Surge's Magneton. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and use Pokemon Center. Remove all damage counters from all of your own Pokemon with damage counters on them, then discard all energy cards attached to those Pokemon. So I'm healing my bench Lieutenant Surge's Magneton, and there's nothing else that I can really do. Okay, so Mega Shock, 50 damage. I do have to flip a coin to see if I do 20 damage to myself. It is heads, I do not.
Okay, so I draw the last card in my deck. I don't need to do anything else. Fire Energy Burn, Fire Spin, 100 damage. He's knocked out. I take the last prize card. I win.
Hi, and thank you for watching our video. We are Higher Education.
Play, learn.
Read your cards carefully. He's knocked out. Colorless to 2000 Dragon. The middle era is 2002 to 2013. Good game.